Hey, did you know that IDFC First and ICICI Bank can provide up to 1 crore as education loans? Yes, you heard it right. Are you still wondering which bank to choose or which lender will provide you with the best loan offer? Well, your search might end here. Hi folks, I am Aman, the CMO at GyanDhan, and in today's video, I will compare two leading banks, that is IDFC First and ICICI Bank, for your education abroad loan needs. Both ICICI Bank and IDFC First Bank are private banks, so they are great options for non-collateral loans that are loans without any collateral. IDFC First Bank, renowned for its student-friendly loan schemes, offer competitive interest rates and flexible loan amounts. Whether you are aiming for an arts degree in France or an engineering course in US, IDFC First tailors its loan to fit your needs. Next, the ICICI Bank, a household name in India. ICICI Bank's education loans are designed to empower students across various courses and countries. Now let's compare them side by side. I will now break down the hidden differences between IDFC First Bank and ICICI Bank education loan that will help you make the right decision. Starting with difference number 1, loan amount. Deciding how much loan you need is easy, but getting the same from banks can be tricky because they decide the loan amount on various factors, including the course and the country you are going to. Both IDFC First Bank and ICICI Bank offer secured and unsecured loan options. For secured loan option, both the banks provide up to 1 crore as loan amount, but when it comes to the unsecured loan, IDFC First can provide up to 75 lakh, whereas ICICI Bank offers only up to 40 lakh rupees. Note, the 75 lakh rupees is only for selected institutes. Difference number 2, interest rate. Another important factor on which students often choose their lender is the rate of interest. Interest rate is the percentage of the principal amount charged by the lender to its borrower. It's typically expressed as annual percentage of the principal. Both banks offer competitive interest rate. IDFC First Bank's interest rate ranges from 11.5% to 12.25%. On the other hand, ICICI Bank offers interest rate ranging from 9.85% to 15.5%. Difference number 3, the margin money. Now, as discussed in our previous videos, margin money is the money that borrower contributes towards the total expenses. ICICI Bank requires margin money up to 15%, whereas IDFC First Bank does not require any margin money and covers 100% of your expenses. That means that IDFC First Bank can give you 100% of your expenses, whereas ICICI Bank can't. Moving towards difference number 4, that is processing fee. All lender requires borrowers to pay processing fee to process their loan application, which is generally some percentage of the loan amount that is getting approved. For IDFC First Bank, borrowers are required to pay 1 to 1.25% of the loan amount as the processing fee, whereas ICICI Bank, borrowers are required to pay, depending on case-to-case basis, from 0.5% to 2% of the loan amount. Here is the small tip. Before we move forward, did you know that IDFC First Bank, unlike ICICI Bank, approves education loans based on GRE and GMAT scores? Yes, you heard it right. IDFC First Bank checks your GRE and GMAT scores before approving your education loan. So if you are eyeing a loan from this particular bank, then keep your scores in line. Coming back to the comparison, let's move to the difference number 5, which is salary of your co-applicant, that is father, mother, brother, sister, or any relative who will be your co-applicant. Both ICICI and IDFC First Banks are great options for unsecured loans, and for loans without collateral, banks require a co-applicant, someone who has a decent monthly income and a decent CIBIL score. ICICI Bank requires a co-applicant income of around 60,000 per month, whereas IDFC First Bank require a co-applicant with an income of mere 35,000 per month. Now, here is some good news for working professional. Did you know that ICICI Bank offers an education loan specifically for those that comes with robust work experience? If you have spent over 3 years in workforce and earn a minimum of 35,000 per month, then your education loan can be approved just basis your work experience. But there is a twist. You will need to open a fixed deposit account covering the simple interest during the moratorium period to be eligible for this loan based on work experience. While IDFC First Bank shines with its loan feature, ICICI steals the spotlight with this specialized loan for experienced professional. And here is another twist. Opting for loan insurance is your call at ICICI, unlike mandatory requirement at IDFC. So if you are a professional dreaming of further education, ICICI tailored loan could be your golden ticket. And there you have it. This is how IDFC First and ICICI Bank differs. However, the schemes are more or less similar, but these hidden differences can completely change your decision. Both ICICI and IDFC First Abroad Education Loan benefits students with their specific individual unique feature, but ultimate decision depends on the student preference and academic interest. For your ease, I have listed some common scenarios that will help you decide on the right bank. Scenario number 1. If going for an unsecured loan, then make note of your co-applicant monthly income and age. ICICI Bank requires comparatively higher co-applicant income than IDFC First Bank. So if your co-applicant earns up to 35,000 rupees per month, then IDFC First Bank is the right choice. If they are earning more, then again you have to compare. But if the income of the co-applicant is less, then IDFC First Bank is the right choice. Scenario number 2. Check your intended institute in the pre-approved list of both the lenders. There is a list that both the lenders has. If your college is not in one of the lists, then you will not be eligible for the loan from that particular college. Scenario number 3. Check whether the bank operates in your location. IDFC First Bank operates in limited locations, whereas ICICI Bank operates almost all pin codes of all states and union territories. See, an education loan is a huge financial decision that impacts your future, so it is important to make a well-informed decision by weighing all the pros and cons of each lender. Now I know such decisions cannot be based on a single video or a blog. That is why I personally recommend students to consult expert education loan counselors such as at GyanDhan, who have helped more than 15,000 students getting more than 5,000 crores in education loan. GyanDhan is a marketplace where you can check all the education loan lenders in one place and compare them, analyze them, talk to experts if there are any confusion. Not only you get a customized education loan, but as well as the best suited loan is recommended to you and they're based on your profile. Apart from ICICI and IDFC First Bank, we at GyanDhan have partnered up with many other lenders that includes public sector banks such as SBI, UBI, private banks such as Axis Bank, NBFCs such as Credila, Avance and more, including international lenders. So if you feel that ICICI and IDFC First are not the ones for you, we have other options as well. And don't worry, we understand that borrowing money is a huge step. Hence, we are there for you throughout your education loan journey and even after, so that you have someone to rely on. Well, folks, that's a wrap for this video. Click on the link in the description to connect with GyanDhan today. And if you found this video informative, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more such interesting videos. Till then, keep dreaming and happy studying abroad.